Hello everyone, and welcome to the MSBA Board Report for the month of October. We're coming to you this month from the 2015 MSBA Annual Conference at the Lake of the Ozarks, where more than 1,200 school board members and superintendents have gathered for the event again this year. The conference featured more than 100 breakout sessions on a wide variety of topics and some outstanding keynote speakers, including Eric Scheninger, a senior fellow with the International Center for Leadership in Education. He spoke about how school leaders can use the many new channels of modern communication to engage families, tell your school district story, and inspire staff growth.
We have to focus on improving teaching, learning, and leadership first and foremost. And then once we have that foundation firmly in place, seamlessly integrating technology to support that work that we already do to, again, get those better results. That's what really it is. It's about, working smarter, not working harder, and getting those results that our stakeholders want, that we all can celebrate.
Scheninger says the effective use of technology can transform the learning culture at schools while increasing student achievement. Another speaker at the MSBA conference this year was the Chief of Staff to former President George H.W. Bush, Jean Becker. She has served in that position since 1994. Becker is a graduate of the tiny Community R6 school district here in Missouri. Her topic was how to restore civil discourse in politics on the local, state, and national level. She said school boards can set an example of respectful discussion and debate.
Leading by example is the best thing you can do. You've got to walk the walk. And right now, there's too much talking the talk that goes on in our society. But I do believe that children and people of all ages watch their parents, they watch their teachers, they watch their civic leaders, they watch their elected officials, and you learn by example.
Becker was a featured presenter at the second general session here at the annual conference. Another highlight of this year's conference was a panel discussion with the State Board of Education. The State Board will be reviewing recommended changes to the Missouri Learning Standards later this month. Those recommendations were developed by work groups established by legislation last year. State Board of Education Vice President Vic Lenz says he's not expecting a great deal of change to the standards.
Standards in education, there is a way, a progression of what you learn, and they were shown in the Common Core standards. No matter how you look at the Missouri Learning Standards, you can't turn them around too awful much from that progression of learning that's been there all along. So I don't imagine, my thinking is that when we get the final Missouri Learning Standards out of this, they're going to be very close to the standards that we currently have now, and you may well be able to compare our standards to other state standards because learning takes place in a normal progression, and it's just got to be that way.
The State Board of Education is not expected to vote on any changes to the Missouri Learning Standards until next March. MSBA's Delegate Assembly met during the annual conference. The Fall Delegate Assembly votes on the association's legislative resolutions that will form the basis of MSBA's advocacy efforts during the 2016 session of the General Assembly. School districts throughout Missouri will be eligible to apply for state grants to fund school safety programs and projects as a result of a budget item approved by the General Assembly for the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. The grants can be used for a variety of school safety-related purposes, including the purchase of safety-related hardware, software, safety-related training, exercise and drill development, safety assessments, expenses of attending safety-related conferences and workshops, and other safety-related initiatives. The grant program will be administered by MSBA Center for Education Safety and was announced at the annual Safe Schools and Colleges Conference just before the annual conference here at the Lake of the Ozarks. If you haven't done so already, you'll want to sign up to attend the MSBA Fall Regional Meeting in your area. Those meetings will begin later this month, and some will be held in early November. The topics for the meetings this year will vary, so check the MSBA website for more information on the Fall Regional Meeting in your area. By the way, we've unveiled a new MSBA website. Take some time to explore it. We're very interested in your feedback as we attempt to make the website easier to use with a more appealing design and with more useful content. The website address remains www.msbanet.org. That's it for this month's edition of the MSBA Board Report. Thanks for allowing us to have some time at your board meeting, and so long from the Lake of the Ozarks.